Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. What's good, family? It's your boy back in the building for the final regular season game. We are locked into that AFC. What did I tell y'all? Your boy prediction has come to fruition. I told y'all we was going to be an 8 to 10 seed team. I told y'all we was going to the play-in. I told you way back in October. I told y'all that. Guess what? I am 1,000% correct. Listen to your boy when I'm talking about these Hawks, man. Listen to me. Shout out to homeboy Cujo out there at the game. Cujo say he drove 5 hours to watch some G League hoops. Don't say that, man. Don't do that, Cujo. Don't do our young guys like that, man. You about to see some Zachary Richardson and some OG live in the flesh, dog. You about to get that live in the flesh, man. It can't be Cujo crazy, man. See some G League hoops. I'm dead right now, bro. I'm dead right now. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hold on one second. SBC. My bad. I'm looking at something on this game. I bought a Zacc jersey. He better hoop. Hey, man. Get you a Mo Gay jersey, man. I'm about to order my Mo Gay jersey, man. I'm telling you. Let me get my Mo G jersey. What's going on with this? I I don't know what they got going on with Raggedy commercial, showing these ads. But what's good, family? How y'all feeling today, man? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to the gang that been tapped. You saw a Buffkin jersey and the rack was full, huh? Cujo out here clowning. Cujo out here clowning. Let me get my salutes going on, man. I don't expect a lot of people to tap in today, man, because the game don't really matter. We're locked in our position. It's a Sunday at noon. We're 1 o'clock Atlanta time, noon my time. So I expect people to be out there doing things. He said get mad at Jersey, Cujo. But let me get the salutes going on, man. Let me know if you tapped in with me, man. Salute to the homeboy Dap Lover in the building. Salute to Cujo. Salute to my OG Sports and Society. Salutes to Dave Muse in the building once again. Salute to my guy Finesse in the building, man. What's good, Finesse? I see. How you feeling about the playoffs, man? What's y'all matchup? Y'all got the Pacers? Y'all got Pacers, Finesse? Who y'all got? Salute to my guy Southside in the building once again, tapped in with your boy. And just hey, let me get a major shout out to, man. Just a major shout out to everyone who's tapped in with the channel this whole season as we wrap up another season, gang. Salute to the homeboy Frank in the building. Salute to my guy RJ in the building. RJ, where you been at, man? We ain't seen you on the panel in a minute, man. Cujo said, Demond, you should see Tabitha in person. All right, now. Well, yeah, you know Tabitha a baddie. She ain't got, but Cujo, if you don't stop that nonsense, Cujo, stop that nonsense, man. Cujo wilding. But I will say we got to have probably the baddest sideline reporter in the game right now. But salute to the homeboy Frank. Yo, salute to everybody who's tapped in with the channel this whole season. I know the season didn't go according to how some people wanted it to go. Obviously, we wish we had a better season. We wish that I wish they would have proved me wrong and finish better than the AFC, finish better than going to the play-in. But it is what it is, man. This is who we were this year, regardless of John said 20. That's crazy, man. Yeah, John said we're gonna go 12-70. Oh man. But hey, it didn't go. Season didn't go how we wanted it to go, man. I know I said 8 to 10 team. That's me betting money on the Hawks. But as a fan, I wish we was, on a run like the Cavs. I wish we did win 60 games. I wish we was a top 4 seed. I wish we was locked into the playoffs, right? It didn't happen. Regardless of how we got here, this where we at, right? Injuries, you can't predict them. They're unfortunate. They have, depending on the player getting injured, it affects what you wanted to do or what you tried to do this season. I see they doing fan appreciation night down at State Farm. What did they do? Did they do anything for I remember one year they invited like Atlanta Hawk content creators. What was that, 2 years ago? They didn't do that again this year. Let me see who we got starting. You got Zacc coming out. They got the young boy Mohammed. Moji with the big night the other night, gang. Hey. Barlow. That Barlow Terrence Mann and T-Man. Keaton Wallace, okay. Trey won the Saku Smith Award. That's what's up, Ashley. That's a good award to win right there, man. Rest up to Saku Smith, man. Rest up to Saku. That was very unfortunate. That caught me off guard, man. I was like, what? I was like, Sekou around my age, man. I was like, what in the world? But rest up to Sekou Smith, man. Rest up. I used to read all his stuff, bro. All the stuff he did, I used to read all his NBA stuff. Um, they didn't do nothing for the fans this year. Nothing. Okay, salute to the cheerleaders. Good year this year. Salute to the overweight dudes who be cheering. All right, Cujo, we catch you in the post game, my guy. So you got the front line, you got the for this long ass drive. Bro, you should have went and got Karen Lacey from what happened to that Southside? I ain't hear about that. What happened? You should have did an overnighter, Cujo. Ain't no way I would drive 5 hours and then do a flip. Ain't no way. You gotta do a 5 hour drive, 2 to 3 hour game, then 5 hour back. No, I'm staying the night. I'm hitting the road on Monday. That's just me personally. You feel me? Because I just came back. I just got back from Dallas. What 2 hours ago? I just got back from